Welcome to the show that delivers magical elements in the spaces we live, work and play in. This is the Ideal Space TV show. I'm Tim Jiru. This week we are in Naivasha. Now, one of the things that fascinates me about the Naivasha route is the stunning view of the Great Rift Valley. Naivasha is emerging as a new frontier for investors keen on attaining high capital gains and rental yields as the town rises as a preferred international conference destination owing to its proximity to Nairobi and the rise for delegates to connect to various places of attraction, including the scenic views of the world's largest valley. The growing preference of Naivasha as a conference tourism destination has led to increased demand for hotels, lodges and self-catering accommodation facilities, therefore continuing to drive returns marginally above other local towns in the country. Without sounding off like a travel show, this week we sort of moved out of the interiors and delved straight into the exteriors with the ideal space for play. My meet with Mr. Rod Taylor, the Chief Project Officer at the Aberdare Hill Golf Resort, is one that opened my eyes. Here is how.
Aberdare Hills Golf Resort is a dream of one guy. He is one of East Africa's largest flower producers, and with this land, which is almost 2,000 acres, he wanted to build a world-class residential resort, to be the first resort in Kenya to have a internationally recognized PGA standard golf course, have the first 5-star hotel in the region, as well as combined live, work and play.
Interestingly, this space for play will rank as one of Africa's most prestigious and secluded properties.
What makes this different is the elevations. From the top of the hills that you will see down to the bottom of the gorges and everywhere in between. So the views from the top are spectacular, all the way down to Lake Naivasha, and then the immediate below into the gorges, which we're going to be putting walls across to dam them. So there will be big bodies of water there, which provide fishing. We're going to put fish in, and it's just people who've been there didn't know that this existed. You know, they just say, wow, I didn't know this was out here.
In a fast-growing continent rich in natural resources, Kenya stands out as one of Africa's most vibrant economies with an annual GDP growth rate of well over 5%. The people behind Aberdare Hills Golf Resort are piloting golf and conference tourism concepts that have been proved to deliver huge returns, says Rod.
Sadly, East Africans love their golf, but they don't have the world quality golf courses like you see in the rest of Southern Africa, Europe and the States. We are aiming to create the first PGA standard golf course.
PGA,
Professional Golf Association.
Right.
So by doing that, we want to make sure that golf tourism is come to the fore, part of the safari tourism element, but as well as moving forward with a new venture.
Buyers at the Chapachula village of the Aberdare Hills Golf Resort are set to obtain 15% annual capital growth in the first 2 years, upon with the properties projected to appreciate an annual rate of over 5% following completion of the international golf course and conference facilities.
Basically, what you're looking at to the left side of this parcel of land is where our hotel, the 5-star hotel, spa and restaurant will sit on the ridge over there, and then panning across down to where the 2 acacia trees are over there, that's where we will settle our clubhouse. And that is where the heart of the golf course will be. You've got your 1st, your 9th, your 10th and your 18th holes, which are obviously your premier holes going in over there. And as we pan round to the right, you've got Lake Navasha in the distance. You've got the Malewa River Ridge, which you can just see in front of us over here, and that moves all the way around to the Mao Mountain Range directly to my right, and then across to where the Maro corridor will be.
In 2012, Naivasha made a debut in the International Congress and Convention Association (ICCA), ranking 34th in Africa as one of the most popular destinations for international convention. Following the realization of this potential by investors, Naivasha has become the epicenter for attraction of multi-billion real estate projects keen on high returns.
Well, Tim, if you think about it, a 3-bedroom apartment in Westlands or something like this over here, I mean, it doesn't get much better than that.
All year round?
All year round that water flows. We will have homes above the falls and opposite the falls. So, as I was saying earlier, you don't have to be a golfer to enjoy what we're creating here.
What is more important is the future of tourism and holiday opportunities in Naivasha. For example, the planned double highway from Nairobi to Naivasha will probably be in use within the 5 years. And the re-establishment rail link line will also be operative in about the same period. The story doesn't end here. Next week on the show, we will highlight the indoors within this ideal great outdoor space in the heart of the Rift Valley.